Alrighty guys, good morning. This is Chris from AM/PM Runs. I believe this is week 10. It is Tuesday. I have taken the entire weekend off from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. If you watched last week's video, you'll know that I was kind of nursing a hip flexor kind of strain. I self-diagnosed it as not like a tear or injury just based on the fact that I could kind of stretch it and it would feel better. I think I just strained it, might have pulled it the wrong way or didn't stretch properly before my half marathon last week. So I took those 3 days off. It's doing a lot better. I can just lift my leg up without any kind of like phantom pain here. We'll see once we start running because I haven't tried to run for 3 days. And I'm just fingers crossed that it has gone away. It is Tuesday. I'm gonna be going for a 7-mile run. It is the first run of the week. Yes, I know, kind of bold jumping into a 7-mile run directly after coming back from a slight injury-ish, but we'll just see how it's going. If I need to cut it short, I can cut it short. I just really want to get out there and go for a run. So kind of perfect timing with the need for a longer recovery run and just taking it slow and easy. I actually have been chasing kind of a holy grail since October of shoes, which were the Nike Vomero Premium. I don't even know if you can see that. Let me see. Nope, let me get my foot up really high. Can you see it now? I'll throw in some B-roll anyways. But I've been chasing the Nike Vomero Premium since they released in October last year because every review mentions how it is otherworldly for the need for a recovery run, which is something that I struggle with. I find even like the Nike Vomero Plus, they're so fun and lively that it's too easy for me to pick up the pace. And I really like the way that people describe these as kind of like a roadblock where you can't really pick up the pace, but if you do what you're supposed to be doing, like the recovery, it's otherworldly, and I'm really excited to get them on my feet and give them a try. I've been chasing these down for the last 3 months. They constantly sell out, or they're just going for way over MSRP, which I'm not gonna pay. So yeah, I managed to find these around Christmas time. They took a long time to come in, but I'm really excited to give them a run. So far, just walking around, they're quite squishy and comfortable. I wish they weren't white because they're gonna get filthy, but whatever. I guess that's kind of the beauty of having nice running shoes and dirtying them up. So see you guys in just a minute. We'll see how this 7-mile run goes. I'm gonna be nowhere near the 7-minute pace. I'm gonna be going for like a 13-14 minute mile pace just so I can chill and be comfortable, and we'll see how that goes. See you guys in just a minute. A little over 2 miles in. My hip hurts a little, but it feels okay. Kind of a little bit like the last run with the Mizunos. So I'm not 100% sure it's actually in a good place. I also just can't tell if it's like a weird muscle growth or something, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense because I haven't I don't know if like new muscle growth would prevent me. I couldn't lift my leg last Wednesday, so I'm just curious what could be going on. But it doesn't hurt so bad right now, so just gotta keep taking it easy. I'm worried if I try to speed run, so probably push those all towards the end of the week. See you in a minute. Alrighty, we are back from the 7-mile run. I think it went pretty good. I tried to record a little bit while I was on the run. I think I only did like one section, but overall I think it went pretty good. My hip feels all right. It's a little like achy, but not too bad. It feels like if I just stretched it and rested it, it might be okay. I'm just curious if this is gonna be an ongoing thing, if I need to take like a solid week off of running. I don't really want to do, but that might be what I have to do. It's good recovery pace. I think I ended up at like 9.5 minutes, which is a lot faster than I wanted to do, but my heart rate was still pretty okay. I think I maintained like 40-45 minutes of it. That was at recovery pace in zone 2, under 159 for my heart rate. So I feel pretty good about that. It's just a matter of like, oh, probably should have been a little bit slower, more rest for myself, but I think it ended up okay. A lot of it came down to these lovely things. Boy, are they comfortable. They are quite fun. They are really bouncy and squishy, just like everyone says. I did find them easier to pick up the pace than I really thought. A lot of people made these sound like they were going to be clogs. I did throw them on my scale, and I think they're like 12.1 ounces, something like that, in my US men's size 10, which isn't light, but it's not egregious. Like my Kayano 32s, which I famously hate to run in, they were like 11.3 ounces. So this is a whole ounce heavier, but you've got like actual good foam and these giant AirPods. So it really kind of propels you forward. I got a sub 8 a couple times, just not watching my pace, just kind of naturally progressing. And I didn't really realize until I looked down. I was going, oh, I'm going pretty quick. And they were fine at that. I didn't feel like they were holding me back or any bit of sluggishness. They honestly felt like really comfy, good running shoes. My left pair has picked up this really crazy squeak. I'll play a video of me walking around my kitchen with it right now. You can hear. It sounds really crazy. I don't know if it's gonna go away. It's only in the left one, but I thought that was very funny. They are like squeaky kind of off the bat with these AirPods, but that one is really loud. Just walking around, it's going ear, ear, as you make any kind of movements, which is a little frustrating, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It just makes you look ridiculous. Otherwise, I'll have a full first impressions. They will actually have been out for like a week by now. I'm gonna go record that in just a minute, so that doesn't really matter. If you want to see my full first impressions, go back a couple days. I'll have a video of my first run impressions in these, but the general consensus is I really do like them. I want to see if I can actually take them a bit slower. I did take them at my recovery run pace. I mean, that's where my heart rate was at. I just want to see if I take it even slower, if I can get a little bit more out of them. But my legs feel great. I have like a little soreness in the hip, but that's, I think, injury-wise, not anything to do with the shoe. These were great and comfy. I did have to tie them quite tight up at the top to get them to stay less like wobbly, but otherwise pretty good. So I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna run again. I gotta kind of play it by ear on this week on how my leg is feeling. So we'll see you guys next time. You'll know before I do. Good morning, guys. It is Chris from AMPM Runs. It is Friday. This is only my second run of the week. Just took Wednesday and Thursday for more long recovery. I'm just trying to nurse back my hip and just trying to make sure everything's back to normal before I really start pushing it. So today I'm gonna do probably 5K and some change, just easy recovery run again, running in the Vomero, I almost fell, running in the Vomero Premiums. Really excited. Really came to reviewing these and getting miles on them at the perfect time. I'm just gonna take it slow. I have a 5K recovery run and then a 15-minute recovery run, and I'll probably just do both of those today. So whatever mileage that ends up being, you'll know before I do. But I'm just gonna take it nice and slow, enjoy the morning. It's really nice out. It's like right between cold and hot. The sun is blasting on my face right now, as you can see. But otherwise, yeah, I'll see you guys in just a minute. Sorry, this video is probably gonna end up a lot shorter than the other weeks, but I should have a couple other videos coming out on Thursdays to make up for these shorter recovery periods. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in just a minute after 5K and a little bit extra. See you then. Okay, we're back from the 15-minute kind of warm-up recovery run, and I feel pretty good, so I'm going to jump into the 5K. It's supposed to be kind of recovery pace, but I'm going to try and take it a little bit faster and just see where my speed and health's at. My knee and hip feel pretty good, so we'll take it nice and easy, but I'm going to try and go a little faster. I did go and swap into the Saucony Elite 2, Endorphin Elite 2s. So get another run in these and let you guys know how they are. See you guys in just a minute. I went a little too fast twice, but I saved a turtle. we're chilling. It was supposed to be a recovery run. See you guys in a minute. I'll go over what I did, stupid. Hello, I am back now from the 5K recovery run, speedy. I went too fast. So let me go over both runs from today. I'm gonna talk a little fast because I'm a little pressed for time today. So the first run was a 15-minute recovery run. I think I did like 8:36. I probably went a little too fast, even on that, but I was trying to work in some kind of like warm up for speed, because about 5-6 minutes into it, I realized that I wanted to go faster for the 5K after and switch shoes. So I was like, let me proper warm up my body a little bit. So that run went okay. I think, like I said, I just did it a little too fast, but it still was good enough for like a warm-up recovery and kind of getting me ready for some faster work. So then that brings me to the 5K. It was supposed to be kind of a recovery, just getting used to running 5K and stuff like that, which is just funny. It's just kind of how the Nike guided runs work, because it's towards the taper for the program I'm on right now. And it just finds me in an actual weird place because I've already run the half, and now I'm at a point of like almost injury when I'm supposed to be tapering for like my fastest run, but I already kind of did that. So, haha, funny. Anyways, oh, my glasses are foggy up. I'm so sweaty. So I tried to go out a little fast for the 5K, and I should not have done that. It was a little over 7 minutes for the first mile, a little under 7 minutes for the second mile, and then a little over 7 again. But I am gassed out. I am so exhausted and tired, and I was in like a worse physical shape than I think I needed to be for that run, and I just like wore myself out. The Saucony shoes are also so squishy and marshmallowy that I couldn't get like a super fast groove. They're pretty wild. I think I gotta be in like good leg shape and like entire vibe for that to really make sense. They're quite hard to corner and move at a quick speed. So yeah, I just went a little too fast out the gate, and I don't think I was really in the place to try and do like a race 5K. So we're back to recovery for tomorrow and the later runs. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I am just so tired. I'm not really thinking straight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for a definite recovery run, nice and slow, good distance, and just get our mileage up for the week. See you guys then. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. This should be the last run of the week, and I not only had the 2 runs this week, I'm gonna try and get probably a 45 to an hour long run in today, but I'm just gonna go nice and easy. I was in a rush at the end of that last video. After the runs, I took a little too long for getting up in the morning in the first place, and then actually doing the runs went longer than I wanted them to. So I ended up rushing off to work. And today I have plenty of time. After that speed work, my knee and hip started hurting quite a bit more again. So I took Saturday off. And so today's Sunday, and we're just gonna try taking it nice and slow. What I'm really gonna work on today is trying to up my cadence. I want to hit the ground a lot more, put less strain on my hip and knee, and try and fix my whole cadence dropping down into the low 160s when it used to be in the 170s. I think I'm like subconsciously scared of lifting my leg or something when I shouldn't be, or I'm just overstriding subconsciously to make up for kind of the achiness that was coming in. So I'm just gonna see what I can do about that by picking up the cadence and seeing if that ends up helping overall. I'm running in the Vomero Premiums again. Vomero Premiums, go-to recovery run shoe, so we'll see how they work out. Again, I love them so much. So yeah, it's 8:18. I'll probably go running for about 45 minutes, probably get close to around 9 and then wrap it up. So thank you for sticking with me. I know this is going to be a shorter video this week, but I will have another video out on Thursday. So sorry this one's short. I just figure it's worth it to be open and honest with how running kind of progresses. So if you're having off weeks and struggle weeks, I think it's important to acknowledge those. Sometimes you can't get all the runs in. Sometimes you have weird minor injuries that are worth taking the rest day and stuff. So that's pretty much the whole point of doing this. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in just a minute after the recovery run. See you then. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good cadence-wise. I'll have to see at the end. But my knee and hip are feeling a lot better the more I'm stepping. So probably need to just slow down more often. See you in a minute. We are back from the 40-minute recovery run. I'll put my speed and paces over here. I got about 9:30 and my cadence wasn't exactly at where I wanted it to be. I was hoping for 170, but I got 165, and I think that might just be the nature of me getting back into kind of thinking about cadence and how I can improve it, moving a bit more up and down rather than overstriding forward. As you saw in the little segment there, my knee was aching a little bit, but it was better. It was more manageable. When I finished the run, it was kind of aching again. So I went down a quick YouTube rabbit hole about 5 minutes ago. I found some videos from El Paso Manuel Physical Therapy, and he was talking about what causes that knee and hip pain and going over it. And so you can look up the videos because I am not a doctor to talk about any of the things, but he was roughly talking about some exercises that you can do. It's mainly your thigh muscles reacting before the glutes, and so it's stretching the tendon over the knee is what it sounds like. And he gave out some exercises to do, so I quickly was doing those, and a lot of the knee pain kind of dissipated in like a really nice way. It felt like stretching the muscle in a really satisfying way. So I'm gonna keep up on that in this new year and see if that can help build up that muscle and fix a lot of my knee and hip problems I've been having on the right. Otherwise, I think the run went really well. It was a fun guided run with Headspace and Coach Bennett. It was motivating and kind of challenging conceptions on just recovery running and what it means to step out the door and get a run going. And I just felt really good. The Vomero Premiums, amazing as always. I will say the squeak is getting louder. I sound like SpongeBob when I'm running around out there, but it's fine. It's just the the little AirPod. It's just so loud. Sorry, the sun is blasting me in the face. I'm gonna move. But yeah, that pretty much ends it for this week. I know this is gonna be a lot shorter of a video. Like I said, I will have another video out on Thursday. I hope you enjoyed today's recap. I don't have too much just because, like I said, it's been a weird recovery trying to run and then it not working out so well and then recovery. So a lot of the next week I think is going to be kind of strength training on those glute muscles, so I'm not using my thighs and overloading the tendon over the knee. I'm going to try and do those exercises every day and really lock in so I can get back to running more miles and faster paces. But overall, I think this week was pretty good because I learned stuff like that. I definitely took it slower on my recovery runs, and I still did that one speed run that I felt pretty good about my paces. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with the week. I just want to be open and honest with how the running's going. I'm 10 weeks in now. Can't believe it. I'm really happy. I'm really proud of myself for keeping going, mainly with making the videos. I love the running, but the videos and stuff take time, and like you saw yesterday, I was in a rush out to work, but I'm proud of myself to keep going. So I hope you guys are enjoying them, learning something new, getting something out of them, whether it's the shoes, the running, or just my silly descent into a running addiction. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on Thursday. It should be a shoe review and then a recap next Tuesday. See you guys then.